Some stories just grab you from the very first second and never let go. Well, today, we're going to dive into one of the most iconic openings in video game history. It is an absolute masterclass in setting up a world of crime, betrayal, and a deep, burning desire for revenge. And it all kicks off with one single chilling line.
Wow. That one line. It's so cold, so dismissive, just dripping with betrayal. It's really the gunshot that starts a war. But without any context, it's just words. So who said it and why? To really feel the weight of that sentence, we've got to rewind things just a few moments.
Everything starts with a classic setup, something that feels like it's been ripped straight out of a great crime movie. We find ourselves in the heart of Liberty City, and, well, a heist is in progress. So the opening shot drops us right outside the Liberty City Bank. And there it is, a sleek silver Banshee, that's the getaway car, pulling up and waiting in a nearby alley. The stage is perfectly set for what should be a clean getaway, as our crew bursts out with the cash.
And here they are. Here's our crew. As they come rushing out of the bank, we meet the key players. You've got Catalina, who is very clearly the mastermind behind this whole operation. Then there's our protagonist, Claude, acting as the muscle. An unnamed accomplice from the Colombian cartel is with them. And Miguel, he's the guy waiting in the car. On the surface, it looks like a well-oiled machine, right? But believe me, that machine is about to break down spectacularly.
Look, in the world of crime, there's rarely honor among thieves, and this is no exception. What looks like a successful escape is about to become the single most important moment in our protagonist's life, and for all the wrong reasons.
So the team is sprinting down the alley, heading straight for the getaway car. Catalina and the other accomplices, they're out in front. Our guy, Claude, he's just a few steps behind. But as he rounds that corner, he finds out the plan has taken a very, very dark turn.
And there it is again. Catalina just standing there, gun in hand. But it's not pointed at the cops, it's pointed right at him. And at her feet, that's their other partner, already taken out. And that's when she hits him with that chilling line, making her ambition brutally, painfully clear.
Then there's a flash, a gunshot, and Claude is down. Catalina doesn't even hesitate for a second. She and Miguel, the getaway driver who is now very clearly her new partner, they just speed off in the Banshee, leaving Claude bleeding in the alley with absolutely nothing. The betrayal is total.
I mean, just look at this reversal of fortune. It is absolutely staggering. On one side, you have Catalina, who now has everything, all the money, a powerful new ally in the cartel, and she thinks she's tied up all the loose ends. And then there's Claude. He's lost it all. He's been shot, he's penniless, and the fact that he even survives only leads him right into the hands of the Liberty City Police Department.
But Claude's nightmare, oh, it is far from over. Being left for dead was actually just the beginning. Now he has to face the consequences. Not for the betrayal, of course, but for the original crime.
So he manages to pull through, but there's no escape. The LCPD finds him right there at the scene. Just minutes ago, he was a successful bank robber. Now, he's just evidence. He gets arrested, processed, and the system just swallows him whole.
And the court, they throw the entire book at him. 10 years. Can you even imagine that? You've been betrayed, shot, lost everything, and now you're facing a decade behind bars? This is rock bottom. So Claude gets loaded into a police convoy to be transferred to the state pen. And he's not alone. He's with two other inmates. There's a guy named 8-Ball, and you can't help but notice his hands are completely bandaged. And there's also an elderly man, referred to only as the Old Oriental Gentleman. Now pay attention, because this isn't just some random group of prisoners. This is fate, lining up the dominoes just right. Just when it seems like all hope is completely lost, the story takes another violent, absolutely chaotic turn. Turns out Claude's terrible luck is about to be interrupted by someone else's very specific and very explosive plan. So as the convoy is making its way across the Callahan Bridge, bam, it's ambushed. And who's behind it? None other than the Colombian cartel. But here's the twist. They aren't there for Claude. No, they're there to abduct the Old Oriental Gentleman. Claude just happens to be caught in the crossfire. This whole sequence of events is just fast and brutal. What starts as a routine transfer gets violently interrupted. The cartel gets their guy, but to cover their tracks, they detonate a massive bomb right on the bridge itself. And in all that chaos, with the police totally incapacitated, Claude and 8-Ball see their 1 in a million chance, and they take it. They escape. The consequences of that explosion are immediate.
An in-game news report comes on and reveals that the Callahan Bridge has been completely destroyed. Now, this isn't just for a dramatic effect. This is actually a brilliant piece of game design. This one act of destruction serves a crucial narrative purpose. It traps you, the player, on the starting island of Portland, totally cut off from the rest of Liberty City.
So, okay, after all that action, the heist, the betrayal, the arrest, and that fiery escape, what does it all mean? Well, this isn't just some cool intro sequence. It is a perfectly engineered narrative launchpad.
Every single element we just walked through serves a distinct purpose. It's not just about getting your character out on the street so you can start playing. No, it's about meticulously crafting the player's entire motivation and their whole predicament before you even press the first button to move.
So let's just break it down. Think about what this opening achieves in just a few short minutes. First, it gives us a villain, Catalina, who we despise on a deeply personal level. Second, it gives us an incredibly powerful and simple motivation, revenge. Third, it establishes our character, Claude, as this silent, blank slate, which makes it super easy for you, the player, to project yourself onto him. And finally, by blowing up that bridge, it isolates us, forcing us to start from the absolute bottom of the criminal underworld. It's just a brilliant, brilliant piece of narrative design.
Which really just leaves us with this one final thought. You're free, sure, but you have no money, no weapons, and no allies. The woman who betrayed you is out there, rising to the top of a powerful cartel. You are literally trapped on an island full of people who would just as soon kill you as look at you. So, where do you even begin?